Everyone, this is the VG Purist. I'll be coming at you with some Season 6 action for the Cabal Vision Champions Cup playoffs. And we are finally at the championship match. Bretonnians versus the Orcs. And as you see, both of these guys in their long route to here. Wood Elf team, the Bretonnian team taking them out, as well as another agility team, Skaven team. Didn't get to play their first game, but it would have been against the Norse team, but unfortunately a dropout. And then Dark Elf Society for the Orc team was able to take them out. And then before that, the Lizard team, also a very strong team, and then the Orc team was able to take out a very beaten and battered High Elf team. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at what it all transpired. We are going in front row and center for today's championship match. And you better believe we are going to have a real doozy between these two great players. We have Debaser, going to be steering that Bretonnian team, and then Ducke, Season 1, Season 2, and then Season 5 champion. Need I say more? Yes, I do, because it is the Debaser's 06P's Bretonnian team. All nice and beautiful, but even more beautiful, the Orc team, coached by Ducke, the great green wallop. That's right, guys. In my preliminary predictions, I did say I love Ducke's team. Man, how can you deny that he is favored to win this match? Not only a well-proven and skilled coach, but also playing a very well-skilled up Orc team. I'll tell you what, because they are ready to get the bastions going, especially against this Bretonnian team. Might be a little bit weak, hey, but we'll see about that. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at both of these sides for their skills. As you see already, inducements, Bretonnian team is going to have a wizard, but I'm sure at this point, Ducke has seen the wizard oh so many times. He is not phased, but we'll see about that. Yes, I am going to be rooting for Ducke today because I did pick him and choose him to win today's match. I'm about, what, 60-ish, 60 to 70-ish percentage on my predictions. Actually, no, I'm better than that, right? So I got 3 of the 7 in the first round, but then 3 of the 4 in the quarterfinals, and then all of the semifinals. So looking pretty good there. I was 5 for 6 in the quarterfinals and semifinals, but then only 3 for 7 in the first bit. But I mean, that's because a lot of coaches had qualified that were new to me. I didn't really know what was up, so thus my kind of horrible percentage in the first round. But now we are going to take a look at this Bretonnian team. Yes, he does have this knight over here with sure hands, blodge, and also the sidestep here, and then also this blocker with the wrestle and dodge, and a knight +1 in agility with that leap, with the tackle, also sidestep with the blodge, beautiful here, and also the blocker here with the guard, and wrestle with the tackle ability. Nate, you're in for the long haul, aren't you? You're rooting for the Orc team, aren't you? Wog, says Nate. Dirty player for that Bretonnian lineman here, and also the blocker with the wrestle and dodge, and then this knight sidestep guard with blodge, and then more blodge with the leader ability, and then tackle mighty blow with the wrestle blocker in the front, and then a wrestle lineman here for the fend, and then fend here for lineman. Loads of linemen to come in to replace, because I don't blame the Bretonnian team actually going to be expecting loads of injuries, and we'll see if that's going to help out today. Orc team now. Woo! You talk about some good Orc teams in your Blood Bowl career. Let's talk about this one. Loads of Black Orcs in the front line with the guard ability. All of them sporting that block. This one with dodge. This one also with dodge. But this one here, stand firm with mighty blow, and then tackle. And then also the guard here. And then the blisters, the staple for any Orc team. +1 in movement allowance, frenzy with mighty blow, and piling on tackle. And then +1 in strength, +1 in movement allowance, sure hands, tackle, and the blodge. And then mighty blow with the guard, and then block there. Then more tackle, more mighty blow with piling on, and grab guard for that blitzer there. This one here with wrestle, that one there with dirty player. 2 guys to come in. We are underway Debaser will be sporting also a wizard for this game and a bribe. And Ducke gonna go in there. Teach me how to duck it. We'll see here. Our team will get the ball, and that's gonna be great. When you are going to receive the ball first, you will get the bash first, and you should be able to get down some of these guys up front. But anti-bash team, this could be a thing. This is why we play the game. It's not over until those orc cheerleaders say hoorah. Oh no, orc cheerleaders. Oh no, it's gonna be a thing. Well, can't say that we didn't ask for different cheerleaders. Alright, now our team can set up to get the bashes on. Oh, the Bretonnian team gonna hit some hits in. Definitely want to lay in some mighty blow. Does have enough tackle on his team. Anytime you're playing now against the Bretonnian team, you kind of need tackle because they're going to get that dodge ability and then immediately have blodge for their main guys, their knights. And so with that, you definitely need it. And so this Or team has, what, 3 or 4 guys with it, and should be enough, but can't hurt to have some more, I'd say. Just the Or team, though, went a bit of a flashy route except for the Dark Elves, and was able to take out, well, actually, the High Elves and the Dark Elves, actually. The only real basher team was the Lizard team, and even then, they got skinked. So, with tackle, mighty blow, and all that stuff, he's ready for both sides of the coin. And lucky thing, too, the Bretonnian team, they are the good representation of both sides of the coin. Some armor value breaks in the front there. Just going to be stuns on the lineman, and then the wrestle lineman there is going to lay that blitz in to that lineman, wanting to get him down, does get him down, but no big injuries on the armor value 7 players, just on the armor value 8 blocker, and then ooh, wrestle there will save the hit. Like I said, anti-bash, and here we go. Ducke already surrounding him up, probably going to try to get the foul up there on the Raj man. They're in the front field. Pick up that ball, can move it up and try to get into a little bit better position here. And it'll be alright with this. Gonna have the lineman to back him up, and with the wizard threat, he's gonna have to play a little bit carefully, but the Bretonnian team actually lined up all pretty much in the center, so no need to worry about guys coming in from the left or right side too much. Knights are gonna make a little bit of a move around the right side, put a little pressure on that ball carrier. You always want to do that. You just want to check the ball carrier. Make sure that he's going to be tucked away, because when he is going to be tucked away, then he needs to be able to form a cage, and that will hold up 4 of his guys that doesn't necessarily want to base the other team. So you definitely want to put a little pressure on the ball carrier, get him into a cage, and then after that you can play a little defense against our team, slow him up as much as possible, and then wait for Nuffle to smile upon your graces there. Knight is going to come around and will actually touch up that ball carrier, and that's going to be the strength of his Bretonnian slow to move it around for them and can get around where you think they can't. And Orc team actually not really putting up a big old cage, is going to get touched up, and it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable here. It's going to be the leap sidestep with tackle man right there, so not an extremely easy piece to dislodge, and so we'll get the blitz down, we'll get the 3-die block instead, and also going to get that hit in. And yes, he got that grab, so there we go. Death injury there, so Apothecary going to have to be blown right there, and hopefully should be good for him. Ooh, but it was going to be a back-to-back death injury, and that's a huge one here. That's the ball hawk for the Bretonnian team, +1 in agility with that leap. Oh, this could not have gone any better for this Orc team. That right there in itself pretty much spells it out. Orc team, how can you refuse? Why do I even need to cast this game? But we still have plenty of rounds to go in this game. It's not done yet, but oh boy, with the loss of a huge weapon here for this Bretonnian team. Oh man, if it was me playing the Bretonnian team, my heart would just shatter at that point. Absolutely shatter. That's a big injury too, and Apothecary didn't work out, and the biggest stage here, the Debaser must be just kicking that Bretonnian while he's down right now. He's like, why didn't you get up? Get up! Get up! Oh, you bastard, get up! Right here, They're gonna have to live without him piling on. He's gonna have to try to get a return injury on somebody here, but not gonna get anything out of that one here. He's just gonna get that hit in. We'll get the defender down on that piece here. And we should see possibly a foul coming up. We definitely need to square up the numbers somehow, some way. Here comes the blitz. And it's going to be on the black orc with Dauntless here. And we'll get the defender stumbles. And that's another nice thing about the Bretonnian team. Get the Dauntless for your knights. You're never too outstrength. And it's going to use the Apothecary on that KO, the Black Orc. And so doesn't want to be without the Black Orc in the first bit, but that does mean that he will just go ahead and get the foul on, and Bribe is going to be used right there. Bretonnian team, oh man, trying to make the Orc team pay for that Apothecary usage on the KO, and not going to be getting much out of it. And I'm extremely surprised to see it on the KO that early, but I guess Ducke feeling like he should be able to win. Oh man, how can you not refute this logic? But still, things could go wrong, and this is Blood Bowl. I cast this game because somewhere in my heart, doubt the glory of the Orcs. I don't know about that. I don't know if I doubt it, but I mean, I just have to do it for all the people at home who has missed the match. They played at what, 11 p.m. GMT? Not 11 p.m. 11 a.m. GMT. So that was what, 6 in the morning for me. Yeah, I know. I have to see them win to believe it, and I'll believe it soon enough. Orc team did get the biggest piece out, and a death injury, and also blew the Apothecary for it as well. And now the Bribe's gone. Just needs to avoid a Wizard, and that's it now. That will be pretty much all that the Bretonnian team will have for them. And if the Wizard goes bad, this could be all but over. In fact, the Wizard is now just about the only thing left holding this Bretonnian team up, holding up the hope. Bretonnian team getting awfully courageous here, and you know, that's the Knights for you right there. The French Knights, lots of courage, and you're gonna see it here. They aren't done fighting. Oh yes, he's gonna get that blitz in. We'll go ahead and touch up the ball carrier some more. That's the thing you need to do against the Orc team. Touch up the ball carrier as much as possible, but here with the Orc blitzer, with that dodge ability, +1 in strength, I don't know if it's gonna be good enough. Dirty player foul right here, trying to again get that Black Orc out, who did actually go and use the Apothecary on, and this is kind of what we're seeing at this point. Even though the Apothecary was blown on him, it was in a sense blown because he's still unable to get him up. He's continually getting fouled here on the ground, and try to make Ducke pay for using that Apothecary early. Dodge, miss, and fail. Time running out. The Bretonnian team had to make a decision fairly quick at that moment, but not going to get much more out of this possession here. Orc team's going to nonchalantly get a little hit in. We'll be able to push him away. That one doesn't have the tackle, but I believe we might see somebody here with Frenzy. Might get that blitz in. Maybe not. He's just gonna go and blitz down the blocker. He's too far out the way, and there's too many guys in his way to actually make it across. Frenzy will get the defender down die, and should be able to follow up with more piling on. But no, he's gonna step away. Gonna continue playing some solid positioning here. May have thought about it for just a moment, but wants to secure the ball. Wants to make sure that the ball carrier is okay, and guarantee the touchdown here at the end. Oh, you like watching their team winning the championships? Yeah. You know they're gonna win, but you have to just watch to make sure, right? Yeah, I mean, you definitely do. Yeah. I mean, honestly, right? I mean, this is why we want to watch, because it's just entertaining. Seems to foul there, dirty player. He will get a stun in, but unfortunately will get fouled out. Our team, though, does have a couple of linemen to come in. Not a big deal, but didn't get much out of the fouls so far. And really, if it wasn't for that death injury, so far so good for the Bretonnian team in terms of the injuries. But same thing for the Orcs, though. Now he actually will be able to get his KO Black Orc back into this. If the Bretonnian team is not able to get another foul off, he should be able to, but now Black Orcs are right there, Blitzer is right there as well, and so won't be able to get a lot of assists in for this foul coming up, if he even does it. Splits, he will get Black Orc 2-die block just to push. What's going on, guys? How you doing tonight? Championship match, Ducke between Ducke and Debaser's team. Debaser with the Bretonnian team, Ducke with the Orc team. They played it way early in the morning. Everybody just about missed it, whoever wasn't working this morning. And if you weren't working, oh man, how lucky are you? Orc team though, gonna continue with the bash. Playing a little nonchalant with the ball right now, but still kinda don't wanna just cage up too hard. Just needs to blitz off any incoming threats there. Move along the left side probably soon. And then be able to get a little of a screen here with the lineman coming up. And he should be okay. No worse for wear. We'll be able to tie up these two guys down here. There we go. And this guy's a little bit loose. Might be able to dodge away and get a blitz off. But it is a +1 in strength ball carrier. So 2 red die block by himself. Oh man, I don't know if that's going to be such a great prospect. Although he does have Russell. So he could possibly do it, but defender stumbles. He's going to have to do it by himself now. Nobody left. He's going to dodge away even. Going to try to square away these two guys. And now the blocker will be by himself. Going to get the skeleton there on the 1-die block. Going to knock himself out for the troubles. And the Bretonnian team should be okay now. He does have a loose guy in the backfield there with tackle, and that's going to be great. Wizard is going to be used straight away, and it's actually going to cause a big old injury here on that Orc blitzer who was carrying the ball. And I don't know why, but the thing flipped images on me. So the Wizard is going to be used here, and is going to knock that ball out. And not only that, injury was used, and with the apothecary being blown, no more ball carrier for the Orc team. Uh-oh, and that's kind of why you don't use apothecaries for KOs. You need them for the injuries. Oh my gosh. And that's a big injury even. Bretonnian team, hell, if he doesn't even get to the ball, damage has been done. The ball carrier is out of there. And nobody else that can really pick up the ball as effectively as that other ball carrier. He does have some blitzes there with the agility 3, but nonetheless, not with the sure hands, not with the dodge, and certainly not with the +1 in strength. He will pick that ball up. He will get the handoff there, and will be able to hold the ball right there. Turn 6, and the Orc team is absolutely getting just screened out of here, and the Orc team is in absolute trouble at this point. The Bretonnian team still has good movement allows, can move the ball down with great ease, and there's still 3 more turns left to play for the Bretonnian team. The Orc team needs to scramble to try to get to the ball, but another depth entry here, and Black Orc's there, not done yet. Gonna cause another big one here on this Bretonnian team, but has the damage been done already? We'll be able to get a little bit of a push combination here. Black Orc's just going to be sitting there just short of the ball, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get a blitz on the ball carrier. Black Orc will be able to get a 2-die block, but unfortunately it's just going to be a Russell, but will open up some movement here towards the ball carrier. We'll be at least be able to get a 1-die block in. Yes, and it will be the one with tackle even, and also wrestle. So this could be a surf. And, oh, gonna be a skull there, but we'll get the defender stumbles. We'll get the sidestep as well. Ball is gonna come out and land in a okay spot. Actually, a pretty good spot for the Bretonnian team, I'd say. Both of these guys should be a hit away, and then after that, the Bretonnian team still should be able to turn it back the other way. 1-die block, and oh, skull there, and unfortunately, no more rerolls left with the Debaser, and the Orc team should be able to recover now. But without the ball carrier to pick this up without great ease, only 1 more reroll left. But Lucky Ducke has indeed been Lucky Ducke so far, and so he could go the other way with this quite easily. I may have pissed off some people with that statement. Oh, more injuries here. He's not done. And that's going to be a blocker here with the wrestle and the dodge. And so, Orcs striking hard and striking fast. 2 death injuries, and now another big injury on a great defensive piece for the Bretonnian team. We'll be able to get down some more guys. Just about all of these guys are in melee range, and here comes the ball pickup. He's got +1 in movement on, though. At least he will be able to pick it up, and he will be able to move down. He's going to be in range for the score. Orcs Oh man, you talk about being smiled upon by Nuffle. This is it right here because it almost seemingly went all wrong for this Orti, but luckily was able to get some blockage in there and was able to get some sort of blitz into the ball carrier. Defender stumbles was good enough, and with that, ball's going the other way. Now it's the Bretonnian team's turn to go, uh-oh. He's going to have to blitz down the guy up front here and just touch up the ball carrier. We'll be able to get him down, but will it be enough here? Turn 8 for the Ort team, and he's going to fail that go for it roll, and with that, Ort should be able to just walk around and get that touchdown. Now, might actually think about blitzing the lineman there and then be able to just prance on through with just one go for it roll instead of two. He does still have a reroll in hand, so not a big deal, but will the Orcs go fishing? Will they go fishing? 3-die block says yes, he will go fishing, but this might be the last of it, considering that he still needs to make a go for it roll, so don't want to give away too much here. Should get the 3-die blocking. We should see the walk-in for the go for a touchdown. Or, well, actually, this is going to be no 3-die block, so this would be okay. Defender stumbles, and that's going to be good right here. Another hit in. No big injuries yet. But nonetheless, did get the armor value break. Here's the one go for it roll. Will he fail it? No, he's not going to fail it. He will get the touchdown. Oaks team will be able to go up 1-0. Ducke. Will he go back to back again? He did win championship cups 1 and 2. Will he win 5 and 6? Well, we are on the way here, halfway through almost, and we're gonna see if Ducke can relive the past there. Not more than what, a half a year ago. Champions Cup seasons have begun, and Nate is spamming the Orc. Wog! We'll be able to get that touchdown there. Orc team looking pretty good, and with loads of injuries here for the Bretonnian team, and quite possibly one on the worst one of all, the ball hawk going down to a big death injury. Just absolute killer here. And then the Raj piece, that's a really great defensive piece, and then another good wrestle piece here for this Bretonnian team. So lots of great pieces went down here for this Bretonnian team. Thankfully though, Bretonnian team did actually get a injury on the Wizard and was able to take down the +1 in strength ball carrier. And I mean, heck, he's kind of both. He's like the ball carrier and also a nice little hitter, because he does have that tackle and still got the block with a +1 in strength. So he himself is a pretty dangerous piece. High kick. That will make it easier for this vanity pass coming up. I don't expect to see a one-turner for the Bretonnian team, but at this point, we might see it. I don't know. Somebody master me the 7 movement allows touchdown. One-turn touchdown. Come on. But Ducke lining up correctly. This is the correct formation. 2 away from the touchdown area. And then if you have enough guys, make sure you put the guys in the side right there, as you see. Not right there, because then you allow 1 tackle zones. Here you force 2 tackle zones. So that is the proper way to play. Oh man. Well, couple of hits there. We'll be able to get down another man, and 3-die block. Just going to be a push, so we're going to have to do another 3-die block with the lineman, but loads of guys to surround him up. No, he's still not able to get him down, so here comes another push, but okay, it's alright. We got a knight now, and 3-die block, but more pushes here, and I can't believe what I'm seeing, but I guess that's okay. We still have a blitz. So knight's going to come around, and we're going to see the foul coming up, and we'll be able to get the lineman there on his right side with the wrestle, and that's a good one there. It's going to get a KO at least, and with this we should see so that's it here going into the half. Ducke up 1-0. Was there any doubt at all that Orcs would be leading this one going into the half, especially when receiving the ball? But Bretonnian team still has time to answer. He did lose his ball hawk, but not his main ball carrier. So with the sure hands, pick up with the blodge and the sidestep, might be okay, but still playing with 3 knights, a little bit of a crutch, and not only that, but 3 of the blockers as well. So he's going to have to play with a whole bunch of level 1 linemen that luckily the Bretonnian team did purchase for today's match. But will that be enough where the Orc team still pretty much with the full complement, except for the +1 in strength with the +1 in movement allowance, ball carrier / hitter on the sideline with a big injury. So I don't know. He's going to still continue to be down the KO'd wrestle. So boy, that foul there at the end paying some dividends for the Bretonnian team. And we'll be able to start off here on the offensive side of things. The Orc team's going to have to play some defense now. Oh man, this is going to be a little bit difficult. The Bretonnian team short a couple of key players, but thankfully not the big offensive threat. Nate got nothing but green faces there on chat. It's like orc, 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 orc. But is it? But you know, you add P in the front, and will it be pork, pork, pork? No. No, it's not. It's gonna be orcs. Orcs for the win. And if you guys haven't known already, Focus Home Entertainment offering big prizes, big money prizes here. The first place 500 euros, second place 250 euros. So the loser of today's match will get 250 euros, and the first place 500 euros, and then third and fourth place will get the 100 euros. So it's not a bad payday here. And Ducke already has got paid there from Focus Home for the first 500 euros. So second bit of 500 euros on its way. Oh man, paying everything for him. Paying more than they're paying all of Ducke's utilities to live if he wins today's match. Can't port quite yet. Oh, the orc cheerleaders haven't come yet, huh? I see. The pork skins, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh gosh, my mind, my face. You know, when you look at the figurines though for the orc teams, for the cheerleaders, that's actually precisely right. They got it down pat. I mean, except maybe a little, they should have a little bit more feminine features, I guess, for the orcs. But I mean, otherwise they just look like male orc cross-dressers with big flying titties flying around your face. I mean, what the hell? The Tony team though, he's not done with the fouls. He's gonna get some hits in and also get the foul in. Ooh, gonna actually break armor there on that black orc in front. MNG to that black orc, and he's gonna have to pay for it with a bribe. But man, anytime you can take out that black orc for a lineman with no abilities, that's a huge win. And so with that, we'll reduce not only the numbers but also the strength advantage that the orc team has in this defensive triad right there. Bretonnian team might actually be able to get this touchdown, barring some type of maneuver here by his orc team. But don't worry, orc team, loads of guys with the tackle, loads of guys with block, and also with that mighty blow ability, and even the piling on to boot. So don't you worry, still loads more of hits to come for the orc team. Yeah, the cheerleaders, the orc cheerleaders look kind of manly. Did you see the orc cheerleaders yet, Nate? I don't know if you have actually, but they look kind of manly, and they got boobs shaking all the way around. And when I say around, I mean they're twirling it. Not twerking it, but they twirling it. They're gonna get some hits here in the front line there. This orc team continue trying to stay base to base with the Bretonnian team. Can't really blame them, but yeah, yet that is what they're doing, and they are just gonna continue to try to get some hits in. This is orc Blood Bowl right there. Definitely want to get base to base with your opponent, especially with these Bretonnian team that is not gonna have any of that mighty blow business. So you don't have to be too worried about getting hit by these guys on the right side for all you guys. So should hold up, right? Looks like not so far though. We'll get the stun in. Piling on will be the follow-up, and will be yet another injury here. Or team Armor value 9, not holding up well, and with that, another orc goes out. So that's 2 injuries here caused in the second half, and 1 on the black orc, 1 on the, I'd say the lineman there. Right here, he's got no level ups or anything like that, but again, numbers advantage, strength advantage, steadily going away the Bretonnian team, and might actually be able to push this into overtime. And if he's able to get the ball back in the overtime, sudden death overtime, that's all you need. Well, the orc cheerleaders look too manly. I know. Did I say that correctly? Wrong, but the orc cheerleaders look too manly, and they need to get some more feminine features, or if anything, right? I don't know. Do what World of Warcraft did, right? You know, just give them smaller fangs and then more smoother features, I suppose. I kind of think they did the orc females a lot more correctly than those orc cheerleaders that we saw. But again, if you see the orc cheerleaders figurines, that's about right. Orc team now gonna go towards the right side. Bretonnian team looking like they're gonna be moving along the right side there. But with a couple of injuries there, Bretonnian team might not actually be in any particular rush to get this touchdown incoming. He did get fouled out there, so the numbers advantage isn't swaying too heavily in the Bretonnian team's favor, but still, he will go and back up, will hold the ball, and continue to try to beat down this orc team, try to get some injuries wherever possible. Scum. Elves clearly look too manly, you say? I suppose. Here comes the Bretonnian team, and he should be able to maybe get a foul. He might actually think about getting the blitz in. Well, actually, the blitzes are used there, so I was thinking about maybe getting that blitz on that stand firm black work, but it looks like that's not going to be the case. We'll be able to put the lineman in there and get the foul off yet again. We'll have a couple of assists in there for the foul, but not going to be able to break armor this time. That's the normal thing that kind of happens. Stand firm. We'll be able to stay in there, and Bretonnians now his turn to get hit. Round 12 coming up, and we should see some hits. Grab, and we'll be able to get him down with the defender stumbles. No big injuries though, and he will follow up with fouling on there. Fouling is like voting. Do it early and do it often. But wait, you can't vote often. You just gotta do it early, right? More like do it early and do it any chance you can get. There you go. That's a little bit better of a saying, huh, Scum? I'd say that much. We'll be able to get a push here on the Bretonnian team. And turn 12 now. Still loads of turns here. Bretonnian team not in any particular hurry at this point still. Injuries and the numbers are just slightly favoring the Bretonnian team at this point. I believe 3, 6, 9 Bretonnians to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 orcs at the moment. Oh, make that 7 orcs here. Another injury there. It is going to be the mighty blow hitting down the blitzer. And again, the apothecary already used. And this is what happens here. You blow that apothecary on a KO black orc earlier, and then Nuffle says, I'm going to make it pay, Ducke. And that's it right there. And lots of injuries being caused, and especially on that ball carrier. Man, I tell you what. Oh, yeah. It's hard for you to comprehend that the Ducke is the Bretts. Hey, well, Ducke was only the Bretts the first season, so he hasn't been Bretts in quite a long time, right? Like almost 10 months, I'd almost say, huh? Because no, that's like 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks for each Champion Cup. Let's say that's like what, a month there. So pretty much 6 months have passed since we've seen Ducke play the Bretonnian team and then win it right there. Defender down guy. We'll be able to get down yet another of the Bretonnians, but so far so good. Nice little screen up here for the ball carrier, and the blitz through should be coming up. Should be able to get down this knight. Yes, he will, and might go and touch up the ball carrier. I don't know if he's gonna do it. We'll be able to get that hit in though. We'll be able to make him pay. Yes, he will move in there. and get some pressure here on that ball carrier. He's got a good little follow-up, so I suppose why not? We'll be able to get the lineman with guard, in fact, in there as well. So Bretonnian team needs to pry away the guy with tackle, if anything. Yes, he will be able to get 2-die block in. Another good hit. Defender down die. You can't say that the hitting dice has been bad for either side, I'll tell you that much. We'll be able to get the blitz in. We'll be able to get this guy off and then that guy. And now he's cleared to go on more on the right side. Should be able to get somebody to clear up that black work here. Maybe. Or maybe not, actually. We will move up, go for a roll even, and that will it. Knight's gonna jump away. Whoa, 4+ dodge, gets it, and we'll get another 3+ dodge, and with that should be able to get right in front of this black orc to make him go at least around here to use up a go for a roll to get there, and then just plain touch up the ball carrier, and that's kind of the reason why he did the go for a roll, so that the black orc won't be able to blitz him down, but still. Nice plays here by the Bretonnian team. Should be able to get this touchdown, and we should be seeing the overtime period. Bretonnian team did just enough, and with a whole bunch of armor value breaks for this Orc team now, I have to say that the Bretonnian team is actually looking a little bit better now going into overtime. And hell, even if the Orc team maybe gets the ball back, maybe not enough guys to do anything with it. Main ball carrier out still. So who are you going to use to get the ball carrying with? Oh man, that's going to be a tough one here. Frenzy will be able to get the push combo, and we'll be able to re-roll that bit here. 3 re-rolls, so why not use it? We'll get the push finally. You spent too much time with the cheerleaders. Oh man. Yeah, I know, Nate. The boys do seem defective, Nate. I don't know what's going on. Armor value 9 not holding up here. Somebody put something in their Kool-Aid beforehand or something, but a Gatorade. Somebody put hate in their haterade. I don't know. But Bretonnian teams, they're going to hold it all the way up until the end. Going to get the stall up, but the Orc team will have some time maybe to get to that ball carrier. Might be able to blitz him down, so the Bretonnian team kind of has to play slow and steady here. Needs to make sure that he ties up the proper amount of people and not fail go-for rolls whenever he does them. Because boy, I don't know about you, but I think that's like the 4th go-for roll that the Bretonnians have missed for today's match. We'll get it on this 2-die block here. We'll be able to get a bit down, and that's not good enough. And now Orcs might actually be in range to get the blitz off here. Linemen with agility 2. Don't forget, these are agility 2 linemen. And so that was a 4+ dodge. Did get it there, and now is able to put somebody back here. It's nicely done. We'll be able to put the black orc with guard up in there, and should be able to get a 2-die block, and then might be able to get the blitzer. No, actually not the blitzer, but the lineman free maybe, but kind of wants the black orc there with the tackle ability to move up there to get the hit in. And this is, again, the nice thing about the Bretonnian team. Immediate access to that block. I mean, I think now with the access to agility, there's just no excuse not to get dodged for your first skill for your knights, because blodge in the early game just too good. Oh yeah, all that blood on the field. They're just the cleats are holding them up. Well, he will get the dodge out, and he will get the blitz off. He will be able to pop that ball out. Black Orcs are gonna get there. Oh, he won't be able to get there. Afterwards, he's gonna re-roll. Yes, he will, and he does get the pickup roll. Holy crap! 4+ on that pickup roll after failing that go for it roll, but getting the 6 on that pickup. Just a 4+ pickup, easy peasy. And now the Bretonnian team has to be extremely worried now. 2 more turns left. Still needs to get to the ball. He's got a couple of Bretonnians there with the guy with Dauntless effects. And oh, skulls, but last re-roll incoming. Oh, get the defender down dive. Breathes a sigh of relief, because boy, if that was just a push, then he would just had 1 more turn left to get this championship away from the Orc team. Bretonnians will be able to get that ball up after the blitz. He's still got 1 more turn left, and so we'll be able to just pick that ball up with the main ball carrier and then hope like crazy that the Black Orcs missed the incoming blitz somewhere, somehow. But man, I don't know if this is going to be enough. Tackle Blitzer, he's just short. So the other side here on the right side is going to have to make some dodges to get to him. He's going to roll that. No, he's going to get 1 and 9 there. And what an opportune time for the Bretonnian team. Oh, Nuffle giveth and Nuffle taketh away. And with that, Bretonnian team will be able to get the touchdown. And will be able to square up 1-1. And we are going into overtime period. Debaser has pulled it off. Ducke nearly got away with one on the 15th round. But luckily, Bretonnian team with 1 reroll left. Almost getting Nuffle there on the 2-die block. But did in the end get the defender down die. Afterwards, the pickup. The clean and easy pickup. Our team's not done yet. He will be able to get the ball back here on the end of the 16th round. So a couple of hits here in the front line might make the big difference here. Bretonnian team just 4 down. And the Orc team, though, 6 guys down at the moment. KO still out from the first half. And that was at the end of the half even. So you talk about KOs. That's a big one right there. I mean, sure, it's just a wrestle piece, but at this point, the Orc team needs every man he can get at this point. He's only got 7 players on the pitch, whereas the Bretonnian team, he's able to field his entire roster still. 11 guys on the pitch. Now, granted, it's all level 1 guys, right? Level 1 linemen. Well, 2 of them are just level 1 linemen, but still, he has the full complement, and with that is continuing to stay in the match. The KO Orc is servicing the cheerleader instead of the other way around. Yeah, that's probably what happened, huh? Saw the Bloodweiser babes and was like, "Hey, look, I'll do you the favor." That's the way. That's the way right there. Nate, the Orc team, they're in trouble. They only got 7 guys. This is something that the Orc team is not necessarily used to doing here. Coming back with just 7 guys. This is kind of an Elven thing to do, not a Orc thing to do. High kick though, that would kind of help out, I guess, but the way that the Orcs team is lined up, I don't think they're worried about the ball. Maybe after the fact, get the vanity pass in, but he really needs to get some injuries off. Try to square up the numbers advantage that the Bretonnian team has at this point, because if he doesn't, then the Orc team might be up against it, even if he does somehow get the ball in the overtime period. 50-50, right? Does get the KO on that lineman, needs to get some more. Needs to get some more out of it. Both sides blowing the Apothecary extremely early, especially the Orc team on the questionable KO, but I guess feeling good about it, but still. Oh man, at this point, now you look at the sideline and you see, oh, that's why you don't blow the Apothecary on the non-injured Blackguard. But then again, that KO'd lineman has been out for a fortnight. And we are going into overtime. 1-1. I'm going to see which way Nuffle is going to fall. There's the overtime bug where you get all your KOs guys back. So both sides are going to get back 1 player each. But I think Bretonnian team, he is already at a full complement. So with 1 extra lineman to come in, might actually see some fouls. I don't know. But Orc team's still going to just have 8 players now on the pitch. And that's not nearly good enough. Here comes the coin flip. And it is going to be Debaser to get the reception here. And with that, a real favor now to win the match. Orc team needs to somehow play defense with just 8 Orc members. And with the Bretonnian Knights, with the catch ability inherent and also dodge, will have a good shot at getting a quick score here. Bretonnian team held the ball in the second half and was able to easily find some success on the offensive side of the ball. And so this is very precarious. Now, can Ducke repeat back-to-back championships and win $1,000 or 1,000 euros, I should say, all together? But will it be 750 in toto? I don't know. Debaser, he's looking pretty good now. Bretonnian team is the one that broke the arc armor, and he's pretty much making how the Orc team felt against the High Elf team in the first round. That's how he feels now. Orcs have more armor. The Bets have more VD. Which is stronger? I don't know. Orcs. Nice kick though. Beautiful one. Makes the Bretonnian team start way in the backfield. So that'll help out a little bit, but only for one extra little bitty turn. Gets the ball pickup, and we'll be able to advance the ball just a little bit. Orc team kind of has to capitalize at this point. Needs to get aggressive, I think. Can't play a stand and wait defense, I don't think. Especially being down 3 guys to 11. So it's 8 on 11 Bretts. It's just, this is extremely difficult for you to play defense at this point. Our team really needs to get more armor value breaks in. That's just kind of what it all kind of boils down to, or at least get KOs, right? Something. So we'll be able to take down that blitzer. And the Orc team, he's got a lot of guys based up now. So again, at this point, really wants to get some hits in. Start off with this knight on this left side, but armor value 8 holding up pretty good now. We'll follow up with the piling on. Try to get some injuries now. I'm sure Ducke at this point knows it at this and is trying so hard to get some armor value breaks, but mighty blow piling on, still not working out. And armor value 8, not going to get a stun or anything out of it. This is tremendous here. Bretonnian team could actually win this one, even though just about everybody had picked the Orc team to win it. Oh, right there though. We'll be able to square up some numbers here, and now the Bretonnian now is only going to be up 10-8. So that's going to help. These linemen there could be the key. They only have that armor value 7, so these guys might actually be the guys here that the Orc team might want to hit instead of these blockers with the armor value 8 and the knights there. So these linemen could be the key to the numbers disadvantage, and there we go. There's another one here. So another KO, and now suddenly the Orc team has a chance to play some real good defense here. It's 8 on 9 at this point. But will it be enough? Bretonnian team, he can't dictate where the ball goes, and so with that slight advantage there, even if he does square up the numbers somehow for the Orc team, the ball still can get thrown in the backfield. Bretonnians, lots of dodge, lots of movement outs, as well as having that catchability can actually come from behind and make something work here. It's not whether you win or lose, it only matters if the commish gets bribed. Orcs are playing like there's no tomorrow, as if they lose there isn't one. Well, there isn't. But yeah, I'm sure that's a tongue-in-cheek joke here by the scum in the chat. Oh gosh. Will the Orc team be able to stop this Bretonnian team? I don't know, but the Orc team's gonna have to damn well try, but that's not gonna be the way to do it right there. More 1 in 36. Skulls are gonna come out, and also another injury caused on an Orc, and that's a big one there because they were slowly and steadily getting the injuries, coming back around, getting the numbers, getting a little bit squared away, but then disaster strikes here. And not only that, but also an injury as well. And the Bretonnian team should be able to just kind of walk this one in at this point, because the Orcs weren't expected to get 1 in 36 there, and actually didn't even get to maneuver any of his other guys or get any blocks done to help out here. So with this, Bretonnian team should be able to take the W, but it's not done yet. Our team is going to have to try to blitz down this guy and then get in front somehow, some way. Going to have to dodge the other lineman out and maybe be able to get to the backfield. I don't know, actually, he's already moved, so he actually picked himself up. So only one Orc left to stop him, and it's just going to be a lineman with wrestle. I don't know. That's a bit much. That is a bit much. We'll try to get a blitz through, but unfortunately the guy that he really wanted to get down doesn't go down, so you have to go around the right side and threaten the ball carrier somehow, some way, but the blitz already used, and the Bretonnian team should be able to just, barring Nuffle, should be able to just get the blitz off with the assist to the high block. And the blitzer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe lose the go for it roll, but at this point, Bretonnian team probably shouldn't do the go for it roll. Should be able to provide a nice escort for his ball carrier, especially after that nice little blitz there. We'll be able to square away that ball carrier, and that, my friends, is that. Ooh, he's actually going to walk up there and then get the handoff there. Oh, man. 1 in 9 chance of failing, I suppose. Doesn't want to do the go for it roll where a 1 in 6 could happen instead of 1 in 9, and increases his odds of making this little catch here. And does Ducke fails with the tier 1 or team, just as you thought they should win, but a whole bunch of armor value breaks. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new winner. Debaser, the Bretonnian team, 06P, is the championship winner. 500 euros going his way. Very well done. Well played match. Oh gosh, everybody had predicted him to lose, and who knew this was going to happen? 44 blocks, 3 injuries there inflicted, but each one of them huge. 2 kills inflicted on the Bretonnian team, and even on their main ball hawk with the +1 agility with leap even, and still won without him despite everything. Or team lack of possession there, and loads of hits and lots of injuries inflicted there, but the Bretonnian team loading up with linemen there at the end. 4 guys to come in, was still able to continue to keep the numbers advantage. That's the difference right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's the beauty of Blood Bowl. You just never know. You think it's done, but you have no idea. 2-1 Bretonnian team takes the win. 06P, the Basers, congratulations are in order. The end of the tournament. That is it, my friends. Thanks so much for joining me. Oh man, Carter, it's good to see you. Scum, Nate, thanks for you joining me. I know it's late for you, buddy, but I know you wanted to see this Orc team win the day. Oh gosh. Hey, you know what, guys? If you are out there, if you haven't already, please hit that follow button. It definitely helps me out. And also, for you guys out in the YouTube land watching here after the fact, please hit that subscribe button. Like my videos. You're welcome, Braumeister. Hearts to you. Hearts back to you, buddy. Oh man, what a great Champions Cup, and we are going to have more in just a couple of weeks here. Lots more action to come on my channel. Don't you guys go too far away, but man, oh man, what a great game. What a great game indeed. Close the competition. It's done. See you later. Oh man, Champions Ladder 7 here. Let's just take a quick look at the leaderboard, see who's up there. Crucifer will be back. We're gonna have World Sitar, Stringer Bell. He'll be back as well. Maybe an Aryan? I don't know. Lucky Luck Luke. He's gonna be looking to get lucky again. And Ducky's not up there yet, but we might see him up there yet again. And so with that, guys, thanks again. World Sitar, he's in there too. Whew! Lots of big names coming up for you. Might be the last Champions Cup before the Legendary Edition. Might be. I don't know. I don't know. I know that they were pushing to maybe get it out at the end of, by the end of summer, but we'll see about that, guys. Again, thanks again for joining me. This is the VG Purist. Oh man, I'll see you guys back here for some more. But until then, peace.